Welcome. Rabbit Stampede. A classic. I hope everything is alright. Welcome, Rimian. I see you first. I got 143 cards so far. Of 200. But I got... I did write in the... Hello. I did write in the notification that I would get the remaining cards, but I do have to play through this world first. And yep. This one shows that there's a card here. Unless I did this one and already got the card. I don't remember. No wait, maybe I did this one already. There's no sound from game. I hear you, but not game. Let me check that. It should be audio. But the audio is very quiet, you're right. Ah, I see. The audio level was lowered. Now there's audio from the game. So I already got this card and I think I did that. And here we go. I'll stand on this so I can jump up here. So when I got to this world in Spyro, I said that I recognized it. But no wonder this I got here with Crash. Okay, let's do this. Alright. You need to do this to jump up. Okay. We'll do a little hydrate. I forgot I should buy more juice today. I'm almost out of juice. I'm actually out. Yeah, this is my the remainder. A bit of stuttering, changing the outfits there. Oh. So there's 3 boxes. Well, oh, I forgot. Oh, it's just enough to get across. Oh, okay, that was apparently valid. I hope I was supposed to go up there. Doesn't seem... Maybe I was. Hopefully not. Because it was a long stretch without boxes. So maybe I was supposed to go up there. Go, go, go. Well... Oh. Whenever I tried to be smart and do a long jump over it, I instead jumped too late. So much for being smart. There you go, that was Barry. You'll get it. Enough here. Enough here times hydrate. And in like a... When a hydrate is redeemed, there's a timer before you can redeem it again. Which for some reason doesn't show up on mobile. On mobile, you cannot determine if it's a single use or not. It doesn't distinguish those. But me picking out the hydrate option from the redeems to redeem it is a lot of work. Because I was thinking, when I hydrate on my own, just press a button to set the timer so it can't be redeemed for a short while. I don't know. It's just a crazy idea. Oh. Yeah, I guess you're not supposed to get up there. There are no boxes here for me to break. Oh, again. I'll get it. Give me a few moments. And I'll... Hey, full concentration now. Boom. Oh, that was too long. Okay. Now, but I do highly appreciate the take your time. Well, as much time as this bear will permit. Bear, not beer. Bear. I said somewhere between. Bear. Not beer, not bear, but bear. Oh, thank you for the follow, Mr. Austin84. You're welcome. I hope you enjoy the retro gaming here. I usually don't like. I shouldn't say usually. It's not that I'm mostly playing retro games. I'm mostly going through retro games at the moment. I'm mostly going through the Crash and Spyro series of games. So well, I guess that it's a lot of older games. And I guess PlayStation 3 games are old games, retro games, but I don't know. I'm still doing that, but at least I got through it. Stupid scientist. Where's the... Oh, don't do that to me. Evil game. There it is. Whoa! Celebration! I bought the beer over the weekend, haven't opened it yet. Ooh. I'm no beer person or a bear person. Oh, 1, 2, 4, 4. Can I get up here? No. Well, I can jump. Jump on that. Bonus crate smash. Well, I do need to smash on crates. Destroy all the crates. the no. The most useless. Hope I don't need to get. Yeah, I need to get up there. Hulk smash, no, it's wrong stairs. Crash smash. 3, 4, 5. No, wait, it still broke. He screams before it lands on him. That means he knows it's coming. Oh, this game you can actually not walk into one of those. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, come on. Why can't I have like one mask or something? No, it's purple like Spyro. Well, I guess we continue. Okay, let's get a bit silly here. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. Yeah, I really don't like double jump. Yeah. It's just not made well. I guess it saved when I. But it ruined it for me there. God, you must be really quick on this. Can I? Something like that. Yeah, let me just complete this level, okay. Just not enough time. Difficult there. I'm close, but yeah, you get in there. Well, I didn't hit that one. No. Does that first box does that first box change color on each attempt? Apparently, I mean, kind of obviously, but yes. I mean. No, don't jump on it. Nice getting stuck there. I mean, yeah. Yeah, what I have to probably do is really the double jump really messes me up in this. I could be much quicker if it wasn't for the double jump. The thing is, I need to decide if I'm going to make a big jump or not before, like, as I make the jump towards the box. I must determine that before I leave the ground. That's not how... Yeah. And I made a mistake there. Okay, so I want to make sure I wasn't just seeing things. And that's not how the majority of Crash game works. Like for some reason I have a problem. Oh my. Apparently I don't know what's with my voice today. I can't speak, probably. I still can't speak. And that was all my juice. I'm never going to learn it. I have to decide if I need to make a big jump or a small jump off the crate before I even make the jump. And throughout my life playing Crash, that's not how Crash works. That's how this game works. And it just doesn't work for me. It does. My brain isn't programmed to handle this. Apparently you can't even do it that anyway. I just realized the first box is called of Crash Pants. Yeah, I don't get the point of it. It doesn't do anything. No, don't jump on it. Is it? I keep forgetting. Wait, I know how I could speed up things. I should probably not take the route. I really don't get how it gets me. Its hitbox is too large. Yeah, it's something like that I should do. I'm spending too much time jumping on the boxes when I should jump on the boxes. There you go, that's what I'm supposed to do. And then I get stuck there. Okay. With more fine-tuning, I can do this. Now I didn't even reach that box. At least you figured it out, I didn't see that step. Well, it's not an easy one. And I'm still losing my voice. Let's say every second. And not jump too early. There you go. But it also means that I can't oh. I mean, it's worked. Even though I messed it up. Take the flag. Oh no, not this. At least it only got one difficulty. While the sparring game has 3 difficulties. This is only easy. Yay! Wow! Oh no. But I do feel like the enemies are moving really quickly. Yeah, that was a bit tricky. Yeah, let's get rid of those immediately. There we go. Oh. Can I take... No. Take care of the scientist. No. Oh. Okay. Now I just need to get that scientist somehow. Yep. Yeah. Although this would be saved with a bit quicker balls. Balls. Is there like a medium speed or something? Oh, what kind of bounce was that? It bounced first and then destroyed the scientist. There we go. Okay, well, let me get something to drink. I need to get some water. Okay. The way the enemy moves looks like they're dancing, just shuffling along the floor. You feeling okay today? I'm feeling okay, apparently not my voice. And I don't get why it was fine yesterday. There we go. Nice. You did that fairly on. No! There you go. Ding, ding, ding. There we go, and now the I just need to deal with these. And that's that done. he keeps the ball in play. Oh, that was close. Thank you, come again. Oh no, that's a tank level. Hi, what is this? Oh. I haven't played the tank level in a while. These tank levels are more involved than the Spire tank levels. Oh, so I need to kind of run through this. Hydrate, okay. Look like something I have to avoid. It kinda... You can't avoid it. But... Well, it's basically what the Spire level has, but the Spire level just... Oh, wait. Or was it the Crash level that had it? It must have been the Crash level that had it, just because Spire level was an auto-scrolling. Spire is the auto-scrolling game. It was Crash. At least the bonus in this level gives you... Exactly. They must have missed this thing or something. No. No, I don't know. Okay. It's very precise. Oh yeah, that worked. Of course I could have got it from down here too, but that was more fun. Go, go! Sharing around the bunny. The bunny is not amused. Another one. How can I see me? I'm behind the wall. Hiding behind a wall. Okay, what do I get? Four more boxes. Oh. 3 more boxes. Feral bunnies never have used. Yeah. And then the searchlight is gone. Oh well, we saw something. Now we never need to look there again. We probably got it. Whatever it was. Infrared sensor detects your tank's heat signature through the wall. Oh, the tank is hot. Okay, there's still 2 more boxes somewhere. Doesn't seem like walls that would... Oh, there it is. That would let the heat from the tank through. They look rather thick and metallic. But what do I know? I could be wrong. And there's the last one. All the boxes have been found. The singer. All the boxes have been found. The collection of 18 boxes has been found. Okay, so now here's the tank's engines through the wall. Arguably. The loudness of the tank. Pressing the B button didn't do it. It told me to unlock it. I mean, it also tells me that I need 25 crystals, but details. Oh, what? There we go. Root platform. Back to the future. Wait, whoa. Quite an involved level when it comes to getting the boxes. Oh, missing a box. Oh, I know this movie. Who's the cutie the bat again? The bat even has a saddle. Well, I can't... Oh, come on. Like, I do feel like the bat has potential being... Oh! The Vixie baby! Thank you for the raid. And welcome. Insert Pon presentation. Bunny Night. Welcome. Oh, thank you for the follow. Hooray. I had an issue yesterday. Guess I haven't seen a message from Vixie Baby yet. Yesterday when I made a raid, I could for some reason not write any message. Every message I wrote just got dropped by Twitch. There we go. I'm glad it's not the case this time. Hello, Vixie baby. Can I call it Vixie? Give the baby punch. Hello, Vixie. Thank you for the raid. Let's do. So, yeah. I should practice my raid speech. I am Pon Pon, a bunny, playing through a lot of Crash and Spyro at the moment. And I hope we have a good time here. Yeah. So you were, I assume, were playing... Did I miss a box now? Playing Overwatch 2. I've seen... I've seen some of that game. Wait, how did it explode without me taking damage? Zero. No, shit. Yeah, she was in... how to read while I'm... yeah, she was... I was carrying her, of course. You are a good Overwatch player, Bunny Knight. Sir Knight of Bunny Doom. Sir Bunny of Night Doom. I know. I find it funny that you're the Bunny Knight. I am a bunny princess, which I have been crowned by the community. There we go. Oh. Should I have taken this way? I don't know. Shoot it. Oh. Right, anonymous. Unanimous vote. Yeah, I held a poll. 100% yes. I should be a princess. I guess I should just shoot. Oh, I took damage anyway. Well, gun with you, bat. No! Stupid box. Maybe I should pay attention a bit more. This wouldn't be too difficult if it wasn't so zoomed in. Go. Yeah, can't forget that one. Even though I almost forgot it. Pew pew. Hey, that one should have triggered the other one. No, I need it. I need my masks. Well, apparently that's... You're able to do that. Oh wait, and I need this one. And then there's that one. Oh. Okay, I started with losing the mask early on. Good. It's not like I need it. Yeah, I definitely need the support. Headshot. Oh, almost forgot that. You can do it. I'm doing my best. So... Oh, hello, scientist. I don't know where I'm going. No. Ah. As can be shown, I'm doing the worst at auto-scrollers. So, yeah, the Spire game being only auto-scrollers is... No wait, I can't take that one. Oh. Okay, so that should... So I need to take the upper pass. No wait. I need to shoot that, then take the upper pass. Here we go. 3 more boxes. 2 more, 1 more, and that's the last one. There's the gem. Don't shoot me! I did it! Okay. I got Tick Park. Okay, there we go. Sorry. Okay, that's back. What do I have? And 1 more level. What a shoe. Where's the last one? Oh, somewhere here. There it is. Crash at the controls. Okay, then there's 1 more. No. Oh, it shot me. Konami says, do nothing. I will hold down one button and do nothing. And do nothing else. I guess is the correct term here. Oh. It shot me. Don't... It was too many. There you go. Now I'm back at it. Oh. Oh, oh, too many. Ah, shut. Way too many at the same time. What kind of... Who is attacking Crash through this way? This is a very bizarre way of attacking Crash. Wait, too many. But I did survive. No! They just keep falling with no end. Yeah. And I even survived that when it was too many. I don't like how it zooms in when I go down. The ones with shields are a bit tricky. Yep. Oh, I got that one. Oh, why did it have to shoot that? Oh, God, these that fall quickly are... Oh. Stop being a quick so early on, like the second one that comes. I'm gone with you. Oh. Come on. No. There you go, I got a quick one. No. It landed so close I couldn't react. Oh, why did it... Oh. Now shoot. Now I can't shoot at the same time. How to check? I feel like there would be a better place to have that scene. Not like where all these things are landing. I didn't get a bad start since I... Oh, I got them. No, that was close. Yeah, they keep falling with no end. Oh no. Go, I see. I see the amused bunny in the middle. I get to like 11 or 12. That's like my limit. Sometimes I get that one, sometimes not. Oh, there we go. Too many. Oh, it's 16. 19. What? It just ended. Game is cheating. What's it? I am allowed to let them go. Did someone shoot me or something? What happened? Certainly it's not requiring me to like get 100% here. Because these ones with shields are very tricky to get. Especially when there are so many at the same time. No, I think it shot me. Yeah, it shot me there. it shot me, that's why it ended. I couldn't see it shooting me. It was so quick. No, it just ended. But clearly, I let three pass the last time, and I still had to. Maybe I let too many through. Maybe I'm allowed to let some through, but not as many as I did. No, I got shot. Oh. I do have to react quickly when he shoots. I was really like... yeah, that shot. The yellow ones are the ones with yellow parachutes are the ones that shoots. And the red ones. A yellow one come. A yellow one came. Yeah. I don't see the blue one shooting. It's the yellow and red that are shooting. The green ones aren't shooting either. Sure, it's a sensitive thing. Maybe it explodes by just having one of these touch it. Whatever these are. Oh, almost ran into that one. No. Yeah, at least it's inspired. I need to complete it just once. I am doing better. The yellow one shield. Goodbye. Penny. Headpads. Oh yeah, I need some headpads after this. A yellow one came, I didn't trust it. Now I did let a lot of them through. Yep. One too many. So however many I let through -1, that's how many I'm allowed to let through. It's nice that their shots are not allowed to pass through shields, the shields either. Well, at least the game is fair like that. Come on. Come on. Oh. I just had to shoot one more. As soon as you shoot 125, the rest of them just die. No. A good start. Oh, another one. No. Another one. 3 of I was letting way too many. Was not a good run, that. This is a better run, and did I green? Wow, not a green. I reacted to this is too late. That's true. And there we go. The rest of them, that's dies. So, as I said, either 1 level or 2 levels, depending on if the one had boxes or not. One didn't have boxes, so... Free falling, there's the one. Wait. Did I already do this one? Welcome, Trickster Cat. Ooh. Salutations, Pan. I see you've been combing through my childhood inspiring crash. Good on you. Yes, going through every game. One, two, three, 5. 1, 2, 3, 5. Oh. Missing everything. A tricky level. And I don't even know if I did this one already. And so... One, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I should say my double jump. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. Wrong side. I don't really know, but I know now. I think I remember this one, or at least a similar one. Yeah, that's the thing. I remember something like this, but I don't remember if it was specifically this one or not. So, I don't remember so many TNTs though. It still says a question mark and not and a gem, so I must have not gotten a gem. I think that proves that I've not gotten the gem on this. Oh, almost missed it. No. No! Who needs a falling animation? Anyway. Crash got black. Wait, oh, what? Crash got black pants. Crash rocking them black khakis from Walmart. Joke. Thank you for marking your joke as a joke. I don't get it though, but... Nah. You got purple pants. I get it. Wait, or should it be there? I get it. No. What? Sometimes the extra jump just disappears. I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed when it just appears when it shouldn't. When I don't want it to be there. But sometimes there is just no double jump. It just doesn't do a double jump. Game is acting a bit weird. There we go. Whoa. And I better pick that one up. Perfect. Everything. Hello. Carpet crash. Wait a minute. But it said that that card was supposed to be in one of the shops, not just lying on the ground. Weird. Anyway, time to get to that a boss room, or was it over here? Yes. Space change. Someone made a mistake. Yeah, it's the hair. Thank you for confirming that. You're finished, though, and you too, Cortex.
Ah, Spyro and Crash, I can't believe you made it this far.
No, it's like a third voice again.
No matter, this is Wild Dance.
Prepare for defeat. This time I mean it. Okay. Well, I need to... Gosh. Is the same boss battle as in Spyro? Oh, Crash actually has hit points. There you go. We did it!
Hopefully we won't be hearing from those two again. But if the case ever arrives...
You can count on me and Sparks to help out.
Great, a brave dragon like you is a great asset as a friend. Right, Crash?
Wow! There we go. Oh, I love the voice acting. That was an easy boss fight. I mean, it's the exact same, but Spy doesn't inspire. I didn't even see what happened. Well, at first it has some kind of rocket thing, boosters, and you destroy both. Then it brings out the machine gun. And then after you destroy it, it brings out like 2 giant arms with 3 segments each. But because the game has such a long invincibility after you take damage, you can just take damage and then you can basically freely shoot the arms. Which I did. Because one of the issues is that at the end of the arms there you have the saw blades. And the saw blades blocks all attacks. So you can't even shoot the arms. You got a new card, Entropy. Now I wasn't here for that one. Well, but that was it. And after you destroy those 2, it does a final kinda attack. And then it just flies away. Because you destroy their ship and they just leave. But for now, I should gather the remaining cards. And this is how the game works. There is like the stack. There are kind of like 3 stacks. In this shop, there's a blue, green, and yellow card. And as long as I win, and there are 6 blue cards in this. So every time I win a blue crash card, I will get a new blue crash card. Until I get all blue crash cards. And then they will start repeating. The worst one. Okay, here we go. Another blue crash card. And that's the gem red. Yay. Yep, that might be too hard. Well, got a lot of... Yeah, this is like a good place to stock up on Wumpas. Because they are not cost 35 to spin. A bunch of fruit. Yep. Now I got a lot of that. More blue cards. Well, that's blue field. So, I just accidentally pressed. It worked. It worked. So this is Crash Crate. For blue ones, it is the gems purple, green, and blue left. But I need a green card. How much is this? Okay, that much. Okay, might have been completely wrong. It is on the green, but I got the orange rewarded. I'll take it, but as long as you win more than you spend, I see me wrote. It's good, yes. Hey, you never changed to sportswear. I did. No, I didn't. Why then? You're right, I didn't. I did now. You're right. Do let me know if I miss. After all, I'm only human. No. And the worst. Green, the worst color. It's on the line, but I got orange. Down, 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 down. On the line again, and I got blue. So, okay. As far as we can determine by this, what we see here with the colors, that's just a picture. Completely unrelated to what you actually get rewarded. So it's kinda aligned with the rewards you get, but it's not perfectly aligned. So it's sometimes when it gets to the lines, it's wrong. Can I win some cards? Finally. No, stop. Oh yeah, good. That is gem purple. So that's only green and blue left. Human, toaster bunny. Oh right, you're right. Oh. I am a bunny. My life is a lie. Let's say you change the next color right on the line or not. Who knows? Come on. So close. I couldn't spin it harder. Give me the cards. No, stop. Give me the cards, don't give me foods. Wow. I want to. How much is this? This much? Nope, a little more. Oh no, I lost. You lost. Come on now, give me. No, I actually won a big amount. Okay, this is like maybe not that much. But yes, that is freeze crate. Oh, you know what that means? That means that there are 2 stacks with blue cards. I have depleted one of the blue stacks, but there is a second blue stack. Swimsuit, but I just changed to sportswear. Hello, Greg! Coming in here with my confusing swimsuit request. You have to wait for that one. I'm gathering cards for Crash. Crash cards while eating chocolate. But I'm only winning Wumpas. I have so many Wumpas now. How is life? A lot is going on at the moment. So... What? This one isn't even on the list. Okay. Getting all the cards is going to be tricky now. Yeah, a yellow one. I take the yellow. Come on. We have 2,000. 2,000 Wumpas now. There we go. A yellow one. Hover bike. That's one. Oompa loompa doopity doo. I hope it's all good stuff. Well, ish. Good-ish. Gem green, yes, that's the other stack. But I don't know which stack it is at the moment. Not what I was going for. I still have one blue card left to win. Give me it. Game. There we go. There we go, that's the last blue card. So now I only need green, and I can't cancel this, I have to spin. I can like, yeah, give me my money back. I don't want this. This is just, so this is, so whenever blue card shows up there, that's the same as getting green. It's nothing. Okay, now I'm good at oh my. Oh my. Okay, so if I do this now. Wait, how much does it... Oh, it's nothing? But it wasn't yet. Okay, I'm trying to like figure out how this works. Okay, so... If I have like... a little too much. Wait, huh? No? No, no. Every time I try to go for... When I try to get the card, I get orange. When I try to go for orange, I get the card. I guess that's... No swimsuit, you have to wait for it. It's the sportswear turn at the moment. Wait your turn. I see, it's clearly on the green, but I still got orange. Yeah, I kinda lost how... There we go. Finally! Copter. That means I only have one yellow card left. And that's the last yellow card. Whoa, all the blue and red yellow cards I got. Here's the annoying part. They are green cards too. Have you seen any green cards? I'm not sure if I've seen any green cards. Money bag is just being generous today. Don't know. How did I do any green cards here? You can't even have duplicates of cards unless there's some. No, there should only be one shop in here. I'm only seeing one shop. Here we go, there's a green card. Finally. Gimme. And it's Cobra. There's only one green card left. Oh, that's the same as green. Rabbit with a gambling addiction. Well, it's not a gambling addiction if I win more. I started with like 500 fruits. I have 3,000 now. I guess it's still gambling, but... I wish gambling was like this. This will be my work. It is if you're the house. And that's true. Next you'll be trading your rabbit burrow for one more shot at the slot. But I'm... Oh, green. Wait, how do I get to that one? Not like that. I say I got the orange when I want the purple. Oh, green. Stop! Yes. And that was the final one. Whoa! I got all the cards from money bags. Good thing stores doesn't work like that. She can take another burrow. Exactly. Don't worry about me. I made the burrow big enough for you all to lurk inside it. Okay, there should be 2 shops here, because there's like 2 areas. Where can Moneybag... Where would a Moneybags build his shop in this? In Dragon Castles? Let's find it. Yeah, 3,333 fruities. I assume like 9,999 is the limit. And this proves that Spyro easily could have a limit of 9,999. But no, they set it to 999 for some reason. Where is his shop? Can I get down there? I can. But I don't think the shop is down here. But Fate Crash is here. Oh, a secret. I've already been here though. Get me out of here. Okay, I guess I'll jump up like that then. Boink. Now, where is his shop? Where is it they're not shopping? They must... But isn't that... the... I can't look up. The dragon on the Welsh flag? And it's different looking. But it kinda looks like it. Not claiming that they traced the flag. And also considering... How does copyright and stuff apply to X? There we go. Now I get a book to look at it, kinda. Nope. There you go. That's the best look I can get at it. Oh. There should be a shop. I know. There should be 2 shops per world, except the tech park, which only has 1. But only a tech park only has 1 area as well. Oh, there it is. Crazy money bags. Imagine think of the people who wants to need to ignore what I tried to say. Yeah, this is also not how you run a game. there's no point of picking a specific. However, as I mentioned, the spin the wheel has these cards with stacks of cards. You will always get a new card every time you get that stack until you go through the whole stack. Meaning that is, you will eventually go through everything. Okay, what's this? Number fruit card? That's not even on the list. Another one on the list? Wait. Wumpa fruit. I don't know. Maybe I got it from some other. Oh, spy card. I don't need spy card. I only need cash cards. Oh, there we go. Frog. I only got that one. There's another green card. I guess you could see it. There should be 4 cards in this, but apparently I got a Wumpa fruit card. There it is again. There shouldn't be a Wumpa fruit card. So I guess you could see again. I guess you could see it as 4 stacks, or in this case 5 stacks, with a 1 card each. Not so. Not the Wumpa fruit card this time. There we go. That's the one I'm looking for. Only 2 more cards. Yes. And this is the. Come on. Crystal? There's another card that shouldn't be here. It is possible that those cards are here, just that I got them through other meets, and therefore I didn't list that they should be in here. Sorry, but she traded in her manicured bunny paws for gambling pet. Rat? I need a pufferfish. Pufferfish? There we go. And finally a clear gem. Only a card of a clear gem, sadly. This should be a crash bomb. But there we go. Clear gem. This store is done. And also, how do I trade in my manicured bunny paws? They are kind of like a part of my body. I can't really take off my paws. Her claws will grow back. But that manicure is gone. Well, I can manicure the claws again, I guess. I wish there was a world select. Next world. Oh, next area. Oh, here we go. Easy. Yeah, I prefer buying. There should be cars put by here still. There should be cards left. But I don't know another way of getting these cards than through this store. Wait. There should be another... Also, you can see the height difference between Crash and Moneybags. And Crash and Moneybags are drawn in different perspectives as well. I guess there actually is a third story. I guess I got everything from here. Well, let me see if I can find another store then. Wait, how do I get up there? Oh, here. Can always get them done again. Sparkle, sparkle. Where is the... nice death animation. Should be. It says that there should be a card shuffle. I bounced on it. I bounced on it. You saw that, right? Crash your shit. Maybe it's further here. I'll take that. Oh, I'm not up here at least. Hello, Blink E. There's a gem, let me type down that. Weird. More singing with pieces. I'm confused. I'm so confused. Where? According to speedrunners, the game's like, because I'm playing the European version, it should be identical to the North American version. So it's not like I got the information from the North American version, which supposedly is different. That should not be the case. The only difference between the European version and the American version, which technically makes the European version superior, is that you can simply say Crash and Spire Fusion. No, that's not it. It's that the European version has 4 translations. French, German, Spanish, and Italian. No, wait. Yes. French, German, Spanish, and Italian. The North American version does not have a single translation, which causes issues with people who don't speak English in North America. Yeah, I guess there is no other story. I'm not sure. Weird. And I think it's actually, and that's actually a good thing that happened with PlayStation 3, because the games released in North America and in Europe were identical, languages included. Like for example, think Legend of Spyro had the translations in the European version, but only English for the North American version, until the third game, which has all the translations regardless of which version you have. Which means that Spanish speakers in North America had to wait until PlayStation 3, Xbox 360 and Wii until they could start playing games in Spanish. And I find that quite ridiculous. Hello, Bianca. And I also find it kind of strange too, because why wouldn't North American games have Spanish and French translations? It could just have been exactly the same as the European version. Since in the European version you can select language, and I could just have... Oh, there's the shop. Have the exact same language selection for the North American version. So... Well, I guess I bought every card here too. So I will move over to the next region, because it should be another. Can you guess what type of store it is? It's... Crash is dead. It's a store that contains cards, Wumpa fruits, and a lot of spinning. And not the goat. Do you like goats? At least you don't kill any giraffes in this game. Spin to win. Yes, that's what I'm trying. No, jump. Double jump. Curse you, double jump. Anyway, back to the topic at hand. I know a single game on PlayStation 1 which had the same like translations between the North American and European version, which is a game that I do want to play on stream. And I guess the difference between the European and North American, assuming it's been adapted, is that the European, since it has more lines, it has higher resolution and therefore a bit more zoomed out, showing more of the world, but playing less frames per second. Where is the store? I did that again. Moneybags, why do you have put up your store in this crazy place like this? Oh, I see it. No, that's not the story. That's a one. I forbid it. Right, it's bedtime. Yeah, I assume it's quite late for you. Good night, Greg. It was fun having you here. And also... Yeah, I should switch over to swimsuit now. There you go. Have a look at the swimsuit before you go to bed. Are you going down to cellar when you go to bed? Where is this door? Come on, Moneybags, I want to give you money. Hello, Robbie Farrier. Robbie Farrier. Welcome to the oh, he's here. I guess the Paw Pals community, where we a community of pals with paws. We both know you're not here to give money back money. You cannot take more of his money in gambling. You are right. Bad attack crash, which apparently are all... Wait, I'm checking the wrong list. There it is. That's one of the yellow cards. There should be at least 3 stacks. That's the orange card, I think. I'm easing him in and giving him that. No, I'm taking his money now. I spent 40 hours, I've gotten 78. Heck! In 2 spins. Okay, let's see. No, that was probably too strong. No, perfect. Egyptian tombs. That was the orange card, yes. Spire card, what? I don't want a spire card. I lost 1 fruit. Got it. What, spire card again? Well, let's just throw in that, I guess. Oh, nothing. I should have written down a blue card. I do need that. A little stronger. I lost 1 fruit. An orange card. I do need that. Oh, it is technically on green, but Moneybags is sometimes nice to you, like, well, it's so close, you can have it. Come on, Moneybags. It was almost there. Be a bit kind to me. Maybe it's like, well, it is kind of hard to see, so yeah, you get it. Can I get some card? Give me cards. Okay. Like that? Nope. Okay, what happens if I just spam the button? Well... I guess it's a one way to earn. Oh, this is worked. Remote copter crash. But that, yes, that was the last yellow card I needed. So, 1 blue and 2 orange. Got it. Stop. No. Well, Come on. If I spam it, it works. Volcano Island. I don't need more yellow, but... Oh, so close. But again, it's more this is more on green, but Moneybags is nice sometimes. And that should be Persian Palace. So now I just need a blue. He's working. 3 times again. And even if I don't get a card, if I get the orange, I get more spins to then use on a card. I mean, I do have to wait for blue cards anyway. And at least 1 out of 4 times, it should land on the purple. And the blue cards come up, so I land on blue. It's not the spy cards I want. It's not the spider cards I want. Oh, come on. Right before... No, stop. Yes, finally. It worked. I got a cool box. That means that I got every card from that store. So now I just have to move on to... I took a step too far forward. Well, surprisingly how just spamming the button worked. Oh, Barga. And because you... Oh, it's again. And because you lose your... Did I come out with more fruits or less than I ended with? So, there should be 3 shops here too. Okay, difference between... In Spyro, you keep the gems you picked up in the level and have to pay 10, I guess, for dying. Maybe I should use that to get up here. There we go. Is this shop not over here? Also no falling ice. Is that just a Spyro thing? Or... yeah. Mystery shop. So, in the mystery shop, which is this kind of shop, there should be 5 cards that I'm missing. And blue card is not one of them. It's a yellow and a green. There's 1 yellow, and that's the hover ship. 2 more yellow and 2 green. There's no point of selecting box because I have no idea which it is. Which is which. Well, that's a yellow and that's tank. How much you get? 47. 15. That's not even a crash card. Still not a crash card. 1 yellow and 2 green left. That's the wrong color. Wait, did I get a... No, that was a mask card, not a box card. That's the green one. Arctic Riptide, missing that one. And that's the other one, hopefully. Nope. Same card. And that's the one I'm missing now. Yep, that's Jetpack Crash. So there's only green left. A green polar bear. Wrong one. I know. Wrong color. I got a great card. Oh. But that was supposed to be a different shop. Wrong color. Yes. Well. So there should be 2 shops left. Purbaga. Ah, yeah, here we go. There are more than one shop in Sun Erta. This is a great shuffle. And there should be a green and an orange. Well, as I said, green or orange. That's not even a crash card. Balukaba. I really don't like how slow the arrow is. There we go. That's the card I'm looking for. So now I just need the orange. Oh. I do prefer this. This is so much better than all of the other ones. Glad you knew where it was. I lost it. It's not too... There we go, there's orange. You do have half the frames that I have, so I guess that gives me a slight advantage. And so now it's just the last one, which probably is the first area. I'm just streaming 30 of the 60 frames. Since the Game Boy, it does 60 frames. Oh, there is falling ice apparently. Right. Purbaga. Don't ask me to repeat what I said. Why do I have to go to such a complicated way to just go back? No. Whoa. I was about to land in between. There we go. And the shop here should be somewhere bottom left. Purpaka. Purpakaba. I still saw where most of them went. Okay. Fair enough. Well, it's top left, I guess. Yeah, bottom left is in spiral. Okay, so a green and yellow. Oh, yellow. You want to whoompa. Whoa, spinning wheel. I prefer shuffle. Okay, that's not the sound of it. Come on. There we go. Is it the scuba crash? That's not the one, the one I'm looking for. Might have gotten it through other means. Didn't think that was a thing. I thought every card had a dedicated designated point place where it can be located. Expired card. Congratulations, you won nothing. There you go. Give me. Oh, too much. Too much power. Oh, it's just too much power. No, again, too much power. Yeah, pat. Orange? Yes. No cheating here. Too little power. Yeah, I don't know how much power I need for this one. Too much power. Congratulations, 115. You paid 15. So you get everything back. Oh, so close. You lost one Moomba fruit. Okay. Well, I won 11. And lost 15. This isn't working as well as the other shop though. There we go. The wrong card. There we go, finally. Then it's just a green crash left. Yeah, the other shop was better. Is this 3 in a row? I mean, orange is also good. I mean, purple is green when I already got the card, but orange is good. So close. Okay, concentration now. I didn't know it was going to be green. How much power do I need? Come on. Oh. RNG on top of timing the power. Hello, Astral. Exactly. Come on, I should have given the orange there. It's not 100% RNG. The green card. I need a green card. Of course, I can't re-roll the prices until I get something I want. So that's kind of the RNG. Yeah. At least there's a little bit of like we can adjust the power and there's some kind of system behind it, but yeah. They did it with... Oh, that was blue, apparently. Yeah, but she's won more than she's lost. I guess so. That's clearly green, but I take the orange. Okay. No, too much. Way too much. Wait, is that all it requires? Okay. No, too little. Oh, wait, no, perfect. Finally! And that's the final card. No, I don't... I pressed the wrong button, okay. Money bags, get me out of here. I didn't even want the card. Wait a minute, I can... Yep. I can't see what... The spike card doesn't matter. Need your switch box, iron spring box, time crate. Maybe not in that order. Mayor jungle and sewers. And they should be in some shop in Dragon Castles. And as soon as I get those, I'm done with Crash. Crash falls into the water. I'm done. I have so many. Why is that insta kill? I can easily jump out of that. Boo. Hello, Lafarian. No invincibility power. Nope. That's nothing like that. Oh yeah. way too long on the swimsuit. There you go. Tummy time. Stay playing this, I see. I started very late today. As in, I started 2 hours ago. Not even a sound. The fire mountain. Oh, I need to go through the fire mountains too. Goodbye, Spyro. Wait, why Spyro? Why were you here? Hug the soft, fluffy bunny belly. Yeah. This is why you need to crowdfund the Pon Pon plush project. To have a Pon Pon. Oh yeah, you can't land on the propeller like this. Your own Pon Pon with who you can dress up in the sportswear and then you can hug her tummy. I can just jump over there. Ding 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 ding. Okay. Oh, that means starting over from the beginning. I'm a horse now. Come on, Akako, that was the third boss. I want my invincibility. Well, I got here anyway, so... This checkpoint was for good luck. Okay, this should be a crate shuffle shop here. I don't know where. He did that for the checkpoint, yep. Not sure why they just couldn't give you a checkpoint for just going past it, but whatever. Okay, maybe there's another shop here. Not sure where, but felt like I checked. But I already checked so much of this area to just find the first shop. Certainly can't be a second shop here, can it? I checked here, and there's nothing there. Well, I guess he's going to be there starved to death. Well, going to the bottom area. Ah, it's here. I'm silly. Silly me. Okay, I'm looking for blue and orange. Blue orange. There it is. Oh. And that's the Mayan jungle. Mayan. No, Spyro. I don't need Spyro. Why do you have to place it all the way over here? orange. Which one is it? Make your guess in the chat. It's here. Whoops, it wasn't. My bad. I guess I'm the silly one. It's here. It left. Yeah, I lost track of it. I looked away. Well, I just got this one. I looked away for a second and I lost track of it. Come on. That's the second orange card. So now I only need the blue cards. And there's 3 of them. Then there's one. I was gonna say I haven't seen a single one of them yet. Bouncy crate. I might have played like this shuffle before. Because I think I went to like every store and played some of the games. So when I get cards that I didn't think was part of the story, that must be a card that I won before. Because I didn't look up where to find that card because I already got it, if that makes sense. It's a blue card, but it's not a crash card. So, yeah. There we go, that's a crash card. Which is blue. That's the one. 2 more. Yes, that's another blue card. 2 more and the last 2 cards of the whole game. Haka crate card. How many of those are there? They are everywhere. Oh, wrong color. Couldn't they like give me an orange and a blue card at the same time? No, they want one to be fruit and one to be card and one to be empty. Bouncy crates. No, wrong one. Give me only 2 cards left. Only 2 cards left. I looked away. Well, I take this one. The worst. Oh, here we go. Come on. Oh, bouncy crate again. Oh, bouncy crate. Crying headpad love. Going through. Oh, sadness. They're fun. I love you anyway. I don't think that's what you meant, but. Okay, come on. You always give me the bounce card and aqua card. Give me the iron spring card. Oh. Oh, I lost track of it. I was reading comments. Oh, I'm losing all of these cards this time. Yeah, okay. You have a really good eye for these. Thank you. I mean, yeah, I do mess up too, but... Oh, there we go. I lost track of it. No, I didn't. Mystery crate. Still not the one I'm looking for. There we go. Come on. Oh. Like, follow... It's not a blue crash card, so it doesn't matter. I tried to go for fruit, but I mixed up the boxes. Come on. I only have few cards left. An iron spring box and a time crate. The guide apparently spelled that time create. Is the guide wrong? It has been correct about every other card so far. It would be weird if it's wrong about these two. It would help if like, I got crash cards. But I got only card. Doesn't matter. Orange, yellow, I think. There we go. Come on now. Bouncy crate. Come on. Like, am I wrong? There we go. Another try. Iron Springbox! It is not incorrect, it's just refused to give me that one card for some reason. I finally got it! One more. I already got that one. The time crate. The time crate is left. Maybe because I haven't gotten cards, so I don't know how they have written it. It is possible that the card is actually called Time Create. Because I guess in some way I just pressed. Because it's 2 losses and fruit. Like 1 fruit and 2 empty boxes. There we go. Come on now. Come on now. Oh. That was a tricky one. For nothing. Oh, there we go again. Time crate. I got everything. Every single crash card. I don't have every spy card, but that will be the spy game. No. 181, that means I'm missing 19 spy cards. Worth 1,000 fruit. So well, I did say, yeah. Well, I've been streaming for 2.5 hours now. So I guess I'll spend the tomorrow as playing the Spyro game, even though it technically should be Crash. So I will do this Spyro game because it's kind of like the crossover, and then I will start on a new Spyro game, which is the Spyro Adventure, which I said I was going to start on last week, and then I'll start that on Thursday, Friday. So I think that sounds like a good idea, doesn't it? And then I will, and when I start on the Spyro game tomorrow, I will have copied over the crash cards to the Spyro game at that point. I like it. So, how about we go and visit one of our good old friend who has very few watches at the moment. He has 3 watches, so I think we could bring a party over to him, and hopefully it works this time. It worked last time, so I think unless he's actually ending his stream now. Now he just started streaming too, so it's perfect moment to do a read. So he is Noah's Archives. He's doing his intro at the moment, so I'll prepare the read. And here is my stuff. Patrons, that's no one is donating to at the moment. Who is the first one hinting? No. Nudge nudge wink wink. Discord server where you can always get in contact with me. And then there is also the YouTube channel, which I eventually will upload something to. I will eventually make another video, which I do put alerts on the Discord. If you want that, you can join there. So that's about it. I don't know what else to say. Let's use... Wait, can't load emotes. I usually do this. If you subscribe, you can use it. Otherwise, you can use whatever you want. You can always pay for 100 points any of the emotes I have, which are not animated, or bits, and then you can use those if you want. Otherwise, you're free to post whatever you want. Any other raid related or sharing related, or that one, that's a cute one, you can do that one if you want. It doesn't need to be the cheerleader. But whatever, it's time to move over now. Thank you everyone for being here. So, thank you everyone.